Minute answer questions are quick quizzes of your understanding of important concepts from the chapter. If you're interested in some certain question here among the minute answer questions, watch the bottom left-hand side of the screen for the number to come up. Let's take a look. Starting at the beginning. In a vision statement, an organization carefully describes its desires concerning what? This is basically a definition of a vision statement. The answer is definitively the future. That's why it's called a vision statement, because what the company is describing is what it sees its future being. All right, next question. Is a highly standardized product usually produced through a make-to-order or a make-to-stock? That's the answer right there. Processing strategy. Make to stock is our answer. Highly standardized goods, make to stock. Oh, if you wanted to continue taking notes on that, customized goods equals make to order. All right, next question. Does providing customized products generally involve less capital investment or less skilled labor, one or the other, when compared to standardized products? Highly customized, that's the one. Less capital investment. If you are preparing something make to order, highly customized, generally, this is a generalization, you expect to spend less on like highly specialized equipment and infrastructure, but actually spend more on skilled labor. You're making a custom product. The less skilled labor would be the standardized product, in which you generally have to spend more on highly specialized equipment. Anyway, next question. If a product is produced in high volume by a few large organizations, what phase of the product life cycle is it most likely in? Okay, the hint is high volume and few large organizations. That is symptomatic of maturity. A product that is being produced by only a few organizations, but lots of it being produced, is probably, think also how this links together, pretty standardized. That is a product that's in its mature phase. All right, next question. The product life cycle suggests what will happen to the price of a product as it ages. Well, this is just a generalization, but we expect it to decrease, the price to decrease. The reason is that the product life cycle points out that most products start out pretty customized, and as they mature, become fairly standardized. And one of the things that we expect to go along with that is a drop in the price. Okay, next question. At what phase of the product life cycle are most organizations offering the product to the customer? So at what phase of the product life cycle do we have the most organizations, basically? Oh, in the classic product life cycle, that would be during the rapid growth phase. Because the classic product life cycle paints this picture in which a product begins by being invented and provided by a few firms, and then everybody realizes, hey, this product has a great future, and they all jump in and start producing it, and that's the rapid growth phase. Okay, then at a certain point, the product matures, and some of those people leave. So the actual point in time in which there was the most producers, right, the actual rapid growth phase. Okay, next question. When calculating productivity measures, higher or lower results indicate improvement? Higher. We may be calculating partial productivity measures or multi-factor productivity measures or total productivity measures, but whatever the answer comes out on our calculator, we're always looking for a higher number, like higher is better. Next question. If two different departments of the same organization each develop strategies that bring them, this is the key, bring them into competition for the same customer, that organization is suffering from a problem with what? Definitional here, goal alignment. Okay, a common problem with large, complex organizations that have like a bunch of different divisions, the divisions can inadvertently start competing against each other. That's not the goal of the organization, that its divisions be fighting with each other, so that is a problem with goal alignment. Next question. At what stage of the product life cycle is price competition likely to be the greatest? Price competition, competing on price? Oh, that would be maturity. Maturity again. Because there'll be a few large firms. The product will have become pretty standardized. Everybody's used to it, right? And that's generally the phase then where price becomes very, very important to the customer. Okay, next question. Is a core competency believed to be the source of competitive advantage or corporate vision? This thing called core competency. Oh, that would be competitive advantage. Because what is a core competency? Core competency is some distinct ability or trait of a company that sets it apart from its competitors. Right, so that's what its competitive advantage, at least theoretically, would derive from. Next question. If a customer considers a feature a necessity, okay, they've got to have it, but is, and here's the key, not impressed by it. Is it an order qualifier or an order winner? Qualifier. Order qualifier. All right. A feature on a product, if the customer has to have it, but they just expect it, they're not impressed by it, that's a qualifier. If there's a feature on a product and they're really impressed with it, like, oh, cool, okay, that's an order winner. That's more likely to actually land the order for you. The order qualifier only allows you to compete. Okay, last question. In theory, if the total combined value of every output of a system could be compared to the total combined value of every input of that same system, the resulting ratio would be called what? Total productivity measure. Right, there are all kinds of productivity measures, partial productivity measures, multi-factor productivity measures, and total productivity measures. All of them are some ratio of output to input, but the total measure is all the outputs divided by all the inputs.